Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Joe White here at Get Life Coaching for another edition of Live Free. You know, the last few episodes we've dealt with some very powerful, deep techniques. And I'm going to try, my favorite word, to give you something maybe a little more easier to digest. Look, you know, one thing that we're not here at Get Life Coaching, we're not about rah-rah, we're not about just pumping you up. It's not about positive thinking. Because you know what? If it was just that simple crap, you could write a positive message in your hands and look at that every single time you needed it, and it would take away any challenge and issue. There's challenges and issues out there. I got clients, and some of them don't know how to pay their mortgage. Some of them not sure if they're going to go work tomorrow, and the doors are going to be locked. And they're real issues. And positive thinking will not save you. If a ship is going down, you better find a way off that ship and get into either a life jacket or a lifeboat. Because you might be sitting there, and by the time you realize it's too late, there's nothing left. But in the face of all of this, we cannot give up hope. And that's the focus today, hope. I think very often I've always seen things that draw us into what I call emotional scarcity. And we've talked about this. There's two worlds we live in, abundance and scarcity. And true, all that we need is within us. And we teach it, we live it. It's absolutely gospel in everything that we do. But yet we're human beings too. And the other side of life is we're designed to fall short. Regardless of religious belief, whether it's by human nature or divine nature, we're designed to fall short. We're designed to screw up. We're designed, you know, the original concept of the word sin comes from the word, it's a Latin word, it means to miss the mark. It's an archery term. And it's just who we are. But that missing the mark, falling short, disappointing ourselves, disappointing others, it's opportunities for us to grow. That is really the gift here, because it gives us the ability to go on, to expand, to take what we have and share. We've talked about growing, one of our emotional needs. We must grow. Why? Because then we got to share that abundance with everyone around us and become more so we can share that moreness with others. So being in a state of abundance, again, it's truly easy to grasp. The application can be challenging, especially in face of difficult times. And there's two areas that will drive us deeper into emotional scarcity than with anything else. One is relationships. Because relationships, like the second thing, magnify the human experience. When you are in a relationship and it's great, you are walking on water. And when it sucks, when it's terrible, when your heart is breaking, there's no greater pain. And the other one is money. Money meets our physical needs, it meets our emotional needs, it is vehicles. For some, it's how we measure our significance. It gives us certainty. So across the board, no matter how you look at it, that becomes a huge gravitational pull. And that's an interesting way to look at this, is a gravitational pull, because we can't get caught up in that pull. What I mean by that is it becomes too easy. Take your hands off the wheel, and you take them off the wheel, and next thing you know, that gravitational pull is pulling you there. It's strong to begin with. But if you give up the fight, if you give in, you're never going to make it. Because you're just going to get caught up in scarcity, and you're going to find other people just like you, right? And they're going to share their horror stories of what's going on. And there's no level of empowerment. There's no level of commitment or growth. So if you're out there, and chances are there's a lot of you who check in here and have challenges. And some of them are as grave as, I don't know where my next paycheck coming to. I know salespeople who are struggling with industries that were flourishing and now it's dried up. But if you're in that situation, yes, it's difficult. And it's painful. And pain doesn't go away. Maybe not overnight for some of us. But it doesn't mean that we can't take action, that we can't control to begin to change that pain, to mitigate that pain, to lessen that pain, or move away from. And times it feels impossible. For times it's the weight of the world on your shoulders and you don't know how you're going to make another step. I honor that. I respect that. I've been there myself on every level. Financial, on relationship, and in business too. But the key is to give meaning to where you are at and what you're going through to serve you. What I mean by that is, when I was going through financial difficulties, I create meaning of that this too shall pass, that no problem, issue, challenge is greater than who I am at my level of my soul, that everything's here to serve me, is going to benefit me. And there's days I said that, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I was going through the motion. But I knew the alternative of saying, I can't do this. Why me? Oh no, not again. How could I ever get myself out of this? I can't turn this around. See, if you use that language, I guarantee you, you're not going to make it. If you begin to find meaning into moving forward, there's no guarantees you're going to make it either. But it dramatically increases the probability of you succeeding. And you're thinking like saying, you know what, Joe, I liked everything you said, but this is garbage. Because I'm going through some real pain right now. Then I challenge you to go to the bookstore right now and pick up one book. See, my phone's ringing. I'm going to wrap it up right now. And that book is A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Frankl. A Man's Search for Meaning. I won't tell you what it's about. I'll let you experience that on your own. But I guarantee you, as soon as you start reading it, light bulb's going to go off and say, you know what? I've been a schmuck. I've been a fool. And it's time for me to take back control. And at least stay focused on pointing my eyes, my vision to what I want. Not what I don't want. You have enough challenges hitting you, enough waves crashing against you. You don't need to add to it and become your own worst enemy. Keep the faith. Believe in something greater than yourself, and also believe in you. You are more than anything that has happened to you and will happen to you. And I promise you that what you're going through is meant to serve you on some level. Maybe it's meant to serve you, that you're going to contribute. Maybe it's going to make you stronger. Maybe it forces your family to come together. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm leaving this dead-end job I freaking hate. And you start your own business, or you find something, you wake up every day and go, wow, this is what having a passion about what I do is about. Maybe you'll reconnect with your wife or your husband. Or maybe you'll reconnect with your mom or your dad or someone. Or maybe you find that the best way to heal this pain is to give, and you start contributing. Or maybe you'll help someone else through their pain, and that makes sense. So I embrace you in this journey. Go out now, get the book, A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Until next time, live free. I am Joe White from Get Life Coaching. Have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.